you because for nearly 7 years we've been talking about EcoFlow and their journey as they became America's most requested premier power solution company. When you talk about power, you talk about the way we live, the lights in our home. We talk about, the television that you're watching me on. We talk about the refrigerator, the microwave. We talk about everything. If the power were to go out in your home, what happens? Well, everything else goes out. If it goes out for 10 minutes, it's an annoyance. If it goes out for 30 minutes, I'm getting a little agitated. My knee starts to shake. My leg starts to quiver. If it's out for a day or 2 or 3, now I'm really worried. I'm really worried because I'm relying on medicine that needs to be refrigerated, and that refrigerator is getting hotter by the second. I'm worried because my son who needs that nebulizer, there's no power for it. I'm worried because life starts to change if everything stays in the dark. This past year, we were victim to so much, and so many friends and colleagues and so many of our friends at home who are watching struggled and suffered with hurricanes and wildfires like we'd never seen. This is a brand that does the right thing and always has. Tonight, we are offering the EcoFlow DELTA 2 for nearly $1,000 off. So we're doing one of their most powerful EcoFlows for nearly $1,000 off, down from $1,430 to $549, and we'll include the solar panel, which means you'll have never-ending, consistent power from the rays of the sun, and those solar panels can be like $400 or $500, and we'll include that Powerstrip. Everything's falling tonight, including the prices. We also have our Powerstrip over there, which is another $60, $70 value. So if you want to plug in more, absolutely you can do it. Well, for nearly 7 years, the voice of EcoFlow has been Mr. Justin Hyatt, and he continues to be a voice of wisdom. Justin, my friend, it's great to be with you. I see you brought with us the older technology.
I'm filled with a lot of things. Wisdom just so happens to be one of them. We wanted to start from the beginning, right? When we think of what a disruptor is in a category, what makes you a disruptor, it's what makes you change the whole entire game of how you think. Think about being able to have backup power. I was just watching that Arlo presentation just like you, thinking about, well, doesn't it make sense to have battery-operated security cameras that come with solar panels? We want to be able to feel like no matter what, we can be dependent. When you think of these gas or propane generators, we're so limited. It's limited to who feels confident to own one, who wants to go out and buy one. When you go out and buy one, it's because maybe you've been reactive. You already went through the whole entire being out of power for a few days. You say, we got to get one. We got to get one. What ends up happening, it sits and it waits. You also need gas. You need maintenance. You also need to live in the types of homes in order to own these, which is an apartment or a condo, but you can't own them. So if you live in those homes, well, what do you use? That's why instead of having one of these, just give me 1 second because this thing weighs like 120 pounds. Give me 1 second. Let me wheel this out of the way so you can see your backup power, your EcoFlow. Something that weighs less than 30 pounds, something that's capable of being portable, unlike this, that doesn't need gas, that can be run inside of your home, that has, by the way, a 5-year warranty, and as Adam said, the #1 power brand right here at HSN, and the #1 power station brand in the United States. Yeah. You want to be able to have something that powers not 80%, but 90%, Adam, of the things in your home that we're going to show you right now, then you're going to want to pick up an EcoFlow. Whether it's your lights or your fans, your electronics, you're going to be confident, and it is all about, as Adam always says, reputation. Yeah. And reputation is something that is obviously not just given, it's earned. And when you read the reviews, not only on just our EcoFlow DELTA 2, across the models of all the different EcoFlows we give you and offer, we give you options. Options of what to plug in, options of what sizes to get, and then we also give you options on how to charge up your power station. We get it. Look, if you own a gas or propane generator, that doesn't mean you shouldn't own an EcoFlow. You need to have alternatives and options, knowing that all it takes is just one touch of a button to turn this on. That's why when we say that gas generator isn't for everybody, but this is, because this is easy, this is simple, and Adam, we have seen for the past 7 years, this has been the one that people decide to pick up.
The different models of EcoFlow, but what we know is the Delta series, the Delta 2 specifically, is a really great sweet spot that delivers enough power to power those full-size appliances and to do so much more. So, as you know, on Open House, I never want to spend a long time on any one thing. I want you to see as many things as possible. Justin and I normally can kick back and relax and enjoy the storytelling process, because there's a lot of stories to tell with this, but I don't have that luxury tonight. We have around 15 to 18 minutes left, that's it. It's price point driven. If you want to get, you know, on the right track in 2025, making sure that we are set for success, that's what Delta 2 is going to do for you. And if you order it tonight, we are doing nearly $1,000 off. So it is a special, down from $1,430 to $549.99. You know, Justin just covered the fact that their reputation, their success is the best in America. So we're not compromising. We are buying the best brand. It's a technology that didn't exist really a decade ago. You know, we would have had to have gotten that gas generator. It would have had to have lived outside. It would have cost $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. It would be messy. It would be noisy. We would need gasoline. Now I have power that if I wanted to, I could actually have fun with. Let's go camping. Let's take it tailgating. Let's take it to the beach. We are going to include all the extras. So I want you to know that you're going to get that solar panel. You don't have to spend an extra $400 on it. You're going to get the Powerstrip. You don't need to spend any extra money on that either. So, you know, you can enhance and extend all the different things that you're plugging in, and you're doing it on HSM with a FlexPay. So let me just tell you about FlexPay. It's $110. I think over the past 6 to 8 weeks, what we've heard from you, again, just telling you behind the scenes, is that a lot of folks who have been shopping for EcoFlow, you know, you go to a lot of retail stores and they are selling them, and then when you've checked out, they email you and say, we're out of stock, it's 8 weeks for delivery. And I don't think that's right. I think that's very unfair. I want you to know I have these in stock right now, and they are ready to be shipped out right now, so you can be protected right now. Justin, power is everything, and you start to feel the pinch of that when that power goes out for more than just a few minutes.
Well, it doesn't matter who you are, where you are in the country, what kind of home that you live in at any given moment in time, this can happen. And you know, we do this all the time, but every time I even hear that thunder, we see that lightning, you feel what that means about not having power at home. Well, how nice would it be to just simply come over here and plug in a light, plug in a fan, and then just press one touch of a button. Now you're going to have that light turn on. You're going to have that fan turn on. And you know what else you turn off? Anxiety. That's the only thing that you lose is anxiety. I think that's a great little trade-off, knowing that you've got the peace of mind, and we talk about it every single presentation, to have something in your home that you know that you're going to be confident that not only you will use, but you're going to feel confident that you can use it. It's not like a generator where you might rely on somebody to go ahead and run that generator or make sure that that generator is ready to be run. You don't need to worry about that. And you know what you don't also need to worry about? Going outside. Because this gets to stay inside. That means you stay inside where it's what? Safe, dry, and warm. All the things that I think when we think about, yeah, that doesn't sound too shabby. I want you to follow me really quickly right here. Not too shabby, that's something, that's a bit of a British thing to say right there.
I appreciate
it's not
that.
too
Thank
shabby,
you,
is it? Okay, we're back over here to the refrigerator, and this is the other thing. We do have obviously a very short limited time, but I do want to go through all the things that you are absolutely going to use. We think about prioritizing what's important to us: food, water, power. What does food and water need? Power. We don't have ice chests anymore. We have refrigerators. We've got other appliances in our kitchen. Refrigerator's off. I'm just going to come right over here to my EcoFlow, and I'm just going to plug it in 2 seconds. Light's going to come right here. Oh, you know what? I plugged in the microwave. Okay, bear with me for a second. I'm going to go ahead and plug in the refrigerator right here, and now you're going to see that turn on. Okay, now let's go to the microwave since I've already got that plugged in. Plug the light in, fan, refrigerator. Look, at some point in time, it's great to have our food that's going to stay cool, but eventually after a few hours, we're going to say to ourselves, I'm hungry, the kids are hungry, somebody's hungry. We don't want to eat cold food, we want to have hot food. I'm just going to go ahead and hit start, and you're going to see one thing that I love about our EcoFlow is that it gives you every bit of information that you could possibly need. We're showing you roughly 1,700 watts of power. We're showing you our percentage, and we're showing you for how long you can run nearly 1,700 watts of power consecutively, nearly 35 minutes you'll be able to run that for. So Adam, whether it's any of those frozen food, those kind of easy to cook, throw in the microwave meals, this is going to be perfect for that. Really quickly, again, I know because we are very limited, I love this. EcoFlow creates an ecosystem. Yep. We allow you to actually grow with your purchase. So this is your Delta 2. This is actually a Delta 2 Max Extra battery. You might be saying to yourself, okay, what the heck